Tonight, a major new chapter in an ongoing ABC15 investigation. By now, you've probably seen at least one of our reports about this Phoenix homicide detective.
Her name is Jennifer DiPonzio. She has a history of mishandling evidence that's currently impacting 37 court cases and 61 police investigations. But DiPonzio has not had to testify in court or answer for those mistakes. After she was confronted with the problems, she went on medical leave, then retired under a confidential disability claim.
So the records show Phoenix giving the court documentation saying DiPonzio's too unwell to testify or even be contacted about her cases. And that brings us to our story tonight. ABC15 Chief Investigator Dave Biscobing has discovered she's been working, and not just one job, but two, at least. And that raises a lot of questions.
First, there's no doubt this is a sensitive topic. We're talking about someone's health. But it's an issue impacting dozens of cases, most of them murders. Literal life and death matters, not only for defendants, but also for the families of victims looking for justice. All of this is from this year. Evidence of Jennifer DiPonzio working different jobs. Photos of her working at an office, in groups, celebrating Fiesta Friday. And screenshots from Instagram and Facebook, promoting her work as an esthetician. Now, we'll get back to all this later.
All right, are we ready on the Vaughn matter?
But first, let's go back to September 2022. Courtroom video from a hearing in a still ongoing murder case.
There are issues pending relative to Detective DiPonzio.
DiPonzio was the main case agent, and the judge called this hearing specifically to ask Phoenix attorneys if she'll ever be available.
What can you share with us today, if anything, about Detective DiPonzio and her status and ability for us to include her in proceedings if at some point?
We will acknowledge it is highly unusual to have an officer who is on leave where we don't have an estimated return date.
A full year before this court hearing, DiPonzio went on medical leave. Records show she failed to properly handle all sorts of evidence and did not complete important tasks and interviews in cases. Records also show she went on leave the day after her supervisor confronted her with the problems.
To be clear, where I'm sitting right now,
it's misconduct this judge didn't know here.
I don't have any reason to sort of delve into this detective's private information when I'm being told that she is on medical leave.
A few months later, the judge still unaware when she issued this ruling. Quote, on December 16, 2022, the court received and reviewed records provided by counsel for Detective DiPonzio. The court has no information that supports she would be available anytime soon or possibly ever as a result of medical issues.
Did a top Phoenix police detective mishandle evidence in a large number of murder cases?
But in the months that followed, we started investigating and obtained inside information and records. Emails like this one. A lieutenant questioned HR about DiPonzio's leave. Quote, the concern is that I'm getting rumblings that she is operating a business and traveling out of state to business conferences. Is this allowed? Can she operate a business while she is on paid industrial leave? The business, I'm told, is the multi-level marketing Sensi. And that takes us back to all this. We don't know if she's still doing Sensi, but we found two other jobs DiPonzio has worked this year. One at a chiropractic office. These pictures taken in August this year. We blurred her co-workers and the business name. There's also her work at a salon. On social media, her aesthetic services promoted in a February 2023 post. It refers to DiPonzio by just her first name, but includes a photo of her with a badge. To further confirm if she was still working, we had an ABC15 producer book an appointment. There were a lot of options, offered multiple days of the week. We scheduled a brow tint for October 5th, but that appointment never happened.
Hi, Mr. Barton.
The day before, we went to speak to city leaders about the DiPonzio scandal. Now, not about her health or her working, just generally.
I want to ask about the detective.
The next morning, DiPonzio canceled. She sent us this text. Quote, I'm so sorry, but I actually need to cancel altogether. I have been under the weather, and today is not a good day. And do you mind sharing who referred you? We then texted her it was us. We also called, but she didn't answer.
Hi, this message is for Jennifer DiPonzio. This is Dave Biscobing with ABC15.
Exactly 1 hour later, two attorneys for DiPonzio sent us this email. Quote, "It has come to our attention that you and your staff have been attempting to communicate with her directly. We are requesting that you cease any further attempts to do so. At this time, neither Ms. DiPonzio nor counsel have any comment to provide you on this matter. And while they won't talk to us, the question now, will they have to answer to the court?"
I understand what's at stake here, Your Honor.
Especially given what judges have been told.
Work restrictions do include that she cannot testify.
But still no estimated time of return.
No, Your Honor.
One final thing. Remember, on December 16th, 2022, the judge issued that order saying the court got info showing DiPonzio may never be able to testify. But just 2 weeks after that order, these pictures show an Instagram account was set up for her business. The first post, "It's time to get busy."
Now, if you're wondering if that Instagram page is still up, it's not. It was taken down after our phone call. Her name was also taken off the website we used to book an appointment with her. Now, as for the court, while it's not likely they'll directly respond to us, we're sending this story to judges to see if they have any comment. I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC15, Arizona.